Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to add a product into your store on WarProps. So I just wanted to go and walk through how we can add a product, and there's a couple of ways to configure your product. There's a lot of options, but I'll give you the most simple and how I set up the other products as well. So right now we're at the dashboard. This is basically the screen you see as soon as you log in. If you want to go ahead and add a product, first thing you want to do is scroll down to the products and you'll see subcategories, and you first want to make sure you create a category. This helps us to organize a little better for future products that you may have coming along, and then they can be placed into the correct category. So for this time we are going to create a test category so we know where to put our item. You name your category first. I wouldn't worry too much about that or the description unless you need it. And then you add a new product category. And you'll see it right there in test. As soon as you add your category, and as you can see I created one for the goggles, the lens, and also the straps. You would go from categories to add a product. And here's where we are going to add a new product. And it looks a lot of confusion as far as the configuration, but it's really very simple. First, you name your product. So we'll call this product test. As soon as you name your product, be sure to click the category that you assigned earlier, which would be the test category. Once you do that, very important, you want to go ahead and see what your featured image is going to be. Usually this will be your main product, and we can scroll down and just choose one. We can make a mock of the lens. So we'll set that as our featured product. And also, as you notice in a lot of shops, there's sub pictures underneath, and these will go underneath your main picture on your product page. And this is for example. This is your main, which is your featured image, and then these would be in the product category in the gallery. So you can choose as many as you'd like. If you hold your control key, as you can see, all of them stay checked, and those will go into the gallery. Here it goes. Once you do that, then we want to go and put in the specifics for our products. Right here, usually what I did as far as creating your products, since there were so many colors for the lens, and for the goggles there were many options, also for the straps, you want to select a variable product. Variable basically means that you can set the color, you can set the size that your customers can choose from. So with this, we'll call the SKU test. Usually what I put as a SKU is what you provided as far as the WW and then the number. And that you can also put your SKU in there. Taxable stays in standards. We can leave that alone. Once we go to inventory, you can skip that. We don't need to check that off. Shipping is already set. If you do want to put in the weight, that will help even more as far as accuracy once it calculates shipping. You can also do upsells and cross-sells for your product. Anything that's similar to a lens, you can start typing products already created. You can select that, and usually what that does is helps our customer see the other options outside of the product that they're going to buy. And they can see, hey, here's a lens on the bottom that I would probably want to add to my cart as well. So that's where you want to put cross sells or upsells. This is where it gets a little tricky. In your attribute is usually where we start navigating the options for our customers. And this in particular, our attribute would be color. That's basically our main option, and then our variables would be the colors. So say for instance we go ahead and add one. We're going to call it colors. Once we create our colors, then we want to set the value of each color. And if you see in gray right here, it says enter some text or some attributes by the line separating the values. Basically what that means is in our colors, when we type out red, space, we put that line, blue, space, put the line, green, space, put the line, white. And basically that sets our variations for our customers. And that'll tell us that this lens has the color red, blue, green, and white as an option when they see it on the front end. And I'll show you once we're done creating this product. Once you do that, be sure to uncheck visible on the product page, but we do want to use it for variations. And that's basically the drop down. Then you click Save Attribute. When you click Save, then go to your variations, and you can specify those colors based on price, picture, and other different options. And how you would do that is you click Add Variation, and let's start with red. So you click that option and drop down, and we're going to configure red only. If we configure red, you can also assign a picture to the red variation. You look in your back office for red lens, set your variation image. You can even set a particular SKU. So your WW can be that for the red lens. Now, you can also set the price for a red lens in particular, and say for instance the red lens is more expensive, you can put in your regular price strictly for the red selection of a lens. You can also add in a sale price if you'd like. If you want to also put in the weight, you can. And you can leave the shipping class and the standard class. Those usually pull from a general set from the store. And then once you're done doing that, you can add another variation. And we can work our way down. We did red, let's do blue. Our SKU would be the WW. We'll just make up a SKU. We can pick a blue lens, which would be that. Set your variation. And we can say the price for this is $4,000. I know it's a lot. But we can say our price is $2,000. We can leave everything else. Let's keep going. We have green. We don't have an image for green, but we can just set one. That's our green. WW, whatever that SKU would be. We can make this 900, and our sale price would be 200. And last but not least, we have our white variation to set. Let's set a picture. And let's make that $300. Sale price $100. And you can also, if you see this, this follows down. And the default, you can default the color on a particular product. So we can default to the, let's say the green. Let's default to the green. So whenever a person clicks on the product and they get to that product page, their option will default to green. So you can set that as well, however you see fit for that particular one. Usually in the advanced, we don't have to worry about that either. We can leave the advanced, just showing you the simplest way that we can set it up. Now, in order to put in a description, there's two ways. You can put a description here, or you can put a description here. Your product short description will show right by your picture. So we can create a description here. We'll put that there. We'll copy. Okay. Let's just paste paste this description here. And then this can technically be your long description. It'll show below the page. And I usually put the instructions in this section. And we're done. So let's go ahead and click on our publish button, and that says to go to our website. Awesome. So once it's done and you want to see what our final product is, right here it says product publish view product. You can go ahead and look to see how it went. And there we have it. This is our featured image. It shows that it was on sale since we put in a sale price. These are our gallery images. This is our variation or our attribute. This is our variations. And remember we set those particular lenses? This is how it will show to our customer. They'll see it's in stock. They'll also see the changes in pricing, as you can see here. They'll see the changes. They'll have a cart and a wish list. Here's our SKU, and here's our category. Our product description, this is where we put our instructions, basically our long description, and our short description shows right here. And this is our title. Very simple, very clean. And as you click on the image, it will just show in a light box and show you a more enlarged image for your customer. And that's basically it. We have just added a product to our store. If you have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to give us a call or contact your sales manager. And I look forward to working with you further. Have a great day.